Hey there guys, how's it going? So this is going to be kind of a different video. I know I've reviewed toys before. I've reviewed like the Legacy Power Morpher, and I think that's the only toy I've actually reviewed. Anyways, today I'm going to kind of rant a little bit about the whole Star Wars Blade Builders thing that they're doing now. It's stupid, okay? It's really stupid. With that being said, fuck you Hasbro. I don't know, like... it seems like these nowadays toys are getting more and more cheap looking. I remember when I was a little kid and when they re-released the original Star Wars trilogy in theaters. I think it was like 1997 when they released it. The toys were awesome, and I think it was a different company. I think it was Kenner that was making the toys then, but Hasbro now is making them, and they just look awful. They're like this big. Action figures are like this big nowadays. I remember like when they were a decent size back in the day, and they weren't that expensive. Now you're paying like $10 for a little 3-inch action figure. That's stupid. Not to mention these things. Okay, these are the Blade Builders lightsabers, and don't get me wrong, the detail on them, it's not that bad. I mean, look at Anakin's hilt. It doesn't look that bad, especially with Luke's. I was really impressed with the way Luke's looked. With his, and you can even tell, like right here, it's even got, I mean, even the detail is good. It's good for what you're paying, and these are like $10 a piece. I bought them at Toys R Us, and that's not that bad for these. Look at that stupid ass hole though on the blade, and these blades, okay, these are the ones you have to like break your wrist trying to get the blade out of these things. Just watch, you have to like do that. The blade's not even that long. It's not long at all. And I always hated that. I always hated these as a kid, because the blade's not very long, and it's all triangle-ish when it comes out. And that's the only thing I don't like about this toy. That's the only thing I don't like about this toy. Luke's lightsaber hilt right there is not that thick. The neck of this was super skinny. And I know it's because I gotta house the blade inside, but it just looks trashy like that. It looks stupid. And then you have to like smash your hand trying to get the blade back in. This one I had a hard time getting the blade out. I always have a hard time with this one. Let me start over. I always have a hard time getting the blade out of this one, so I never really try it. But the whole thing with the Blade Builders kit is, if you buy the electronic lightsabers and the whole Blade Builders kit itself, it comes with these pieces. Yeah, it comes with these. And if you buy the actual Blade Builders kit, it comes with a bunch of different hilts and a bunch of styles. Like, it comes with like these little light daggers like what are on Kylo Ren's lightsaber. You can attach that to the bottom of this. Here's what you do. You put this in, it clicks into place. You take another lightsaber, click that into place, and you can kind of have like your own little unique lightsaber hilt. Then that just looks stupid. I don't know. I know kids probably like it, and maybe some Star Wars fans like it, but I don't. I think it's cheap. Like, they don't have Blade Builders shit like that in the movies, so why even waste money making toys of it? And another thing, you just ruined this by hollowing out a hole in the bottom of these hilts. Like, look at that. It's cheap. On to my next one. This, okay? Now the neck of Luke's on this one is a little bit skinnier, but when I was a kid they built the lightsabers like this, and this has always been my biggest complaint with lightsaber toys, is why do you always have half the blade sticking out? That just looks ridiculous. And like, you gotta, yeah, listen to the startup sound of this thing. It's a classic lightsaber startup sound. That's not what Luke's lightsaber sounds like in the movies. Especially his green one that he built for Return of the Jedi. It sounds nothing like that. And it's too sensitive. See? It's like sensitive and it lags. I don't know. But you know, it's like a normal lightsaber toy. You hit it and it's got the clash on it. But look at this. There's a hole in the center of it. And it produces this light. It looks like a Harry Potter wand, like Lumos. That's what I feel like saying every time I hold this. And the classic power down sound. You're probably thinking, if you don't like them, why the hell are you spending money on them? And you're an adult, so why are you spending money on them? Well, because I like to collect things, that's why. And I like Star Wars, and I like lightsabers. And honestly, I really don't know why I bought these. I thought the hilts actually looked kind of cool, so I just set them up in my display area in my room. So that's why I bought them. But yeah, I don't know what it is these days with toys. Like, they're just getting cheaper and cheaper, and they just look worse. Especially like Hasbro's now making the Force Effects lightsabers. Those are way too expensive. Like, who's gonna drop $300 on those? I don't know if they're $300. Like, I see them on Amazon for like $300 to $500. Is that how expensive they really are? Because the quality of them, they look good, like, for a collector's item, but I don't know. What I really want to do is I really want to buy a lightsaber prop from Saberforge or Custom Saber Shop, something like that, because those dudes that do that put so much time and effort and so much detail into that. Like, they come with soundboards, they come with everything that you could possibly want. And I don't know, these just look... I thought about taking the blade off of this and like trying to customize it, because I can kind of do stuff like that, but the whole hole in the bottom of this for the Blade Builders edition is just... it's ridiculous. And look at this. Both of these are Luke's lightsabers. They're not even the same size. I don't understand. But I'm gonna shut up now, and thanks for watching.